Hey nerds, welcome to Jerbear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 1 of House of the Dragon. Doesn't have a title yet. It's not listed here. I almost started watching Season 1, Episode 1. Almost goofed. I don't know if they're going to do a recap or not, but either way, I'm not worried about it. We'll check IMDb afterwards to see if we have a title name for it. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry's not here, but he'll do his best work behind the scenes eventually. He's on vacation. Listen, if you want to catch these uninterrupted, no cuts, no blue screen or whatever popping up. If you want to catch these before they're actually uploaded on YouTube, you can check out on Patreon if you choose to support that way. If not, no big deal. Everything's here on YouTube for free. Stuff's out of the room. It's a bit echoey. I apologize. Season 1 of House of the Dragon, amazing. Great. Nice slow burn. Putting the pieces together. Typical Game of Thrones style stuff. They didn't even give us the intro music on the first episode. They made us wait for it. At the end, I'm struggling to remember names here. I'm going in cold. I haven't watched an episode of House of Dragons since Season 1 ended. What, 2 years ago now at this point? I'm going in just ready. I've been seeing all the advertisements, the promotions, putting the dragons and stuff up and the banners in New York, doing this, that, and the other. The CGI things they're doing in different countries with the banners. We're Team Black, right? 100%. Rhaenyra. We're rocking with her. We're rocking with Matt Smith. Like, we're Damon. We're in there like swimwear. And that's our people. Jaw-dropping finale. Dragon eating a little boy. You fucking kidding me? I don't know if this is going to start right where that left off. Or maybe that was the HBO thing I skipped. But regardless, the people over on Patreon they're going to get this season recap. And then we're going to go directly into it for the YouTube side of things. So I'm going to go ahead and go behind the scenes, or Jerry, or somebody, fuck, who cares at this point? Oh, it gives me cold chills every time HBO hitting, because all I know is just Game of Thrones about to hit. We're going to go directly. We'll talk after it. Directed by Ryan Condal, hope I said that correctly, and George R.R. Martin. Georgie is an executive producer up on this shit. I didn't pay too much attention to that opening, that knitting right there, the quilt, the crochet. It's not crocheting. That's the fucking, I don't know what it's called. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to what it was exactly telling us with the story. I'll probably do that in future renditions. I kind of got lost in the song and absorbed in all that. But the recap, some of the things I did forget is that Rhaenyra and Alicent did have that kind of connection where it was almost like, it was pretty obvious that there was definitely more there than what was shown throughout the thing. I love the first girl that played Rhaenyra. I feel like she'd be a great Spider-Gwen in a live-action thing, a great Gwen Stacy, but neither here nor there. They have that connection now. They're at war with each other. Her son ate I mean, he didn't want his dragon to do that. You heard him yell out no. He wanted to just fuck with him, rile him up. He didn't actually want to kill him. So let's see if he reacts differently because of that, or maybe he just stands on his own business and just, it is what it is. Oh, One-Eye Willie. I don't remember his name. But Aegon is our king. It's not Aegon the Conqueror. It's not the promised prince that they all want because of that misunderstanding. Alicent's so rat ass looking like that fucking CGI baby from Twilight, bro. She pisses me off. I just want to see Rhaenyra and Damon just go out here and wreck shit. Hashtag Team Black. Hashtag let's get into the fucking episode, baby. Good stuff. My space bar ain't working. All right, there we go.
Duty is sacrifice. It eclipses all things, even blood.
Nah.
All men of honor must pay its price.
Yeah, it's kind of trash, if you ask me. I don't
Since the days of the first men, we have stood as guardians. Began a tradition by making an offering at the onset of winter. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
What?
This is not
the Conqueror and the King in the North.
The King in the North!
You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
God damn, it shows loud. This fucking space bar, it just don't work. So, okay, the buddy got sentenced to go. Like he didn't get volunteered to the watch. He's just there. Is that how I'm reading that? I thought they were sacrificing brother to a damn fucking ghoul out in the north or something, but that's not even. This is years and years before even a White Walker's ever been spotted, like for the first time in forever.
Will soon tear itself
For the
apart.
first time in
If men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys and to his rightful heir.
Starks do not forget their oaths. His Grace stood at this very outlook and watched as their dragons, the greatest power in the world, refused to cross it.
Shit said, I ain't going out there, boy. It's just
My
cold.
ancestors built a 700-foot wall of ice.
What does it keep out?
Things that go bump in the
Death.
night, brother. It's crazy that
I
even
have thousands of greybeards who have already seen too many winters.
it's insanity to me that even that line, like we built this 700-foot wall to keep out death, still even sets you up for the climax of Game of Thrones. And it's just a shitty payoff. I think they should just redo the fucking last season. Just redo it. Redo it and do it better. Make it 10 episodes. Fuck. Because them bastards broke that wall down and came pouring in. Death was coming, dude. Death was pouring in. And it just seemed like nothing. Like everybody had fucking plot armor. Just a bunch of random extras and a bunch of Dothraki died. Nobody of relevance. Well, then again, didn't Once Her Bucket die? The little queen, the girl that ended up playing oh my god, I just forgot her name. Ellie in The Last of Us.
It was only when I saw my daughter's mortal remains that I could begin to mourn her. A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead.
She needs the body.
She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemond were to happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond.
Yeah.
The Queen was
Same.
forced to recuse herself.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished. And Luke would be alive.
And damn. That's a heavy fucking egg to put in that basket right there,
Fly with
brother.
me. It is a command.
Would that you were the king.
Hey, bro, I love these older women in Game of Thrones because they don't be taking shit from nobody. But just like what she said, she had to mourn when she had the remains. She couldn't. You're grieving, but you haven't got a chance to mourn and have those emotions. Rhaenyra needs to see her son. I wish we would have got. We'll get it. Everything's fine, but just she needs the remains to be able to sit, and mourn, and go through those emotions. And Daemon just wants to act on impulse. I mean, I get what he's saying. Like the mother grieves, but the queen shrieks her duties. It's hard to blend those two things together. You know, duties going back initially to that first opening sentence of the episode. She's exposed. She seems weak. She's not acting on nothing. I don't think that's the case, bro. But like she said, what if Aemon happened upon her? That's the one-eyed kid, right? Hey, sucks to suck. Cause isn't that where the greens be at? Nah, she is in fucking pain. Pain's not even the word.
Dragon! On the scorpion!
On the scorpion. Fucking scorpion. About the dumbest goddamn thing. Hey, you gotta be careful with anything her ass says.
I'm afraid.
Don't be. They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's that mean, bro? What does that
The
mean?
Queen is an enduring mystery. Is she not?
Look, now we know. I think some of that shit, the beast lies beneath the floorboard. Some of those things went over, but did we mean like an actual swarm of rats? We got some snitches inside the inner circle here? What you mean, man? She stresses me out badly. Who's this you got down here fucking trying to untie a shoelace with a fucking tooth? Oh, is that old bitch boy? Can't stand his ass, bro. Their armor's cool though. That's cold, right?
Yeah.
Why you your damn drawers down?
Summer is well and truly through.
How is that not the CGI baby from Twilight, bro? How? How is it not? Said scared of the rats. There's some rats. Everybody, them damn fucking tonsil stones they gotta put in front of them. Oh, here comes old Stinkfoot right there, ain't it? Yeah, isn't it that boy with the foot fetish? Let me see them fucking. Let me see them goddamn toenails.
Full council convened, but your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
The rats.
What of them?
Wasn't this motherfucker? Wasn't he working up a concoction or something? Or did I? Yeah. That's the shit he had in his basement.
New stuff, personally.
He was giving him something. He's got like a honeybee icon or something. And you can poison people. I may be bullshitting out my ass on that one. I'd say the same shit, bro. Stop fucking bathing me. Let me bathe myself. Don't go over the same spot too much. You're gonna start bleeding. She's probably thinking about the fact that her son killed her son. There she goes again, boys. She's patiently waiting for a track to explode on. God dang, it sounded fucking gnarly. Oh man, is that part of his fit? Is that some of his clothes? Oh no. Oh. Nope. I don't like nothing about it. Even the dragon let out a fucking cry, man.
Second of his name.
The magnanimous. Even the dragon let out a cry. That looked like some of his clothes. Maybe that's what she needs to just grieve. Leaves a fucking pit in your stomach. All he had to do was just fly south. He's just helping out, man.
King of the Andals and the Roinar and the First Men. Lord of the...
Right. Perhaps we could just return his sheep. He came all this way.
If you return one herd of sheep, Your Grace, you'll soon find them all at the foot of your throne expecting the same.
They won't know.
When
He doesn't know shit.
All hear it.
He don't know nothing. He said his brother came all this way, man. Least I could do is give him his sheep back. That's some wholesomeness right there. So, all right, man, we'll just give him back. Fuck
After further thought, I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep. Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
I'll hear the next petition.
Hey, bro, Otto's about to go up there and be like, hey, don't pay this man shit. And he hit him with that, all right, it relies on the small folk. He just said, you know what? I ain't dealing with this little kid, man. I appreciate them making him enjoyable, at least in some regards. So if at some point if he gets his fucking toes chopped off, I'll be a little sad.
How?
Otto Hightower was your father's hand, Your Grace.
Oh, this boy out here just planting some seeds, ain't he? You want him to pick a new hand of the king? What's his end game gonna be? He's a little creep.
But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
I know it.
This shit gonna get hella violent at some point. This season's gotta get bloody. Now those helmets are so close to being like perfectly badass for me, but the whole body armor is just dope. Just a bunch of fucking white rangers. Bunch of fucking goats.
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
That wasn't the fucking
You
answer.
said you fleeing from King's Landing in such disrepair. Hmm?
You got a P on his forehead. Everybody, a question mark. Everybody talking about just the duty. Like, this is my, I hate it. Fuck the duty, man. Do what you would do in normal life. That was a big ass dragon. Oh, never mind. She's trying to find good parking. I ain't mad at her.
Want Aemond Targaryen.
Yup, son for son. I mean, she is beaten and battered to pieces. That's all she had to fucking say. I was trying to stay in line with the drums. But I'm quiet.
Your knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
That's a heavy ass bargaining chip. That's a powerful ass bargaining chip, I should say. What's up, buddy? I don't know who the fuck you is. You opened the whole episode. I don't know nothing about you.
Jane Arryn has
Oh.
pledged her support
Oh, it's not you.
in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale.
Oh, buddy. Oh, that's buddy from the... Yep, never mind. Never mind. Oh. Oh, that's the one they had to go up north, isn't it? Oh. It could have been him, dude. Going... Speaking of which, they got fireworks going off outside because, you know, 4th of July is a fucking 3-month holiday around here. That's a nice tomb. I like that. Nice little place just to pay your respects. Out on the water like that, too? You gonna light one for him? Or are you gonna be a fucking dickhead about it? Oh. Oh, mama. That's rough right there, mama. Oh. Go ahead, say his name.
Viserys Valerian.
Oh, you didn't want to say it shit out loud, did you? Okay. At least she did it. I love that parallel right there. Every time I see a boat, only thing I ever think of is Hard Home. That's it. That's all I ever think about now.
Oh, is that a bunch of coins? Let me just... Who are you?
Commander. Never gone for long. I'm told you bear a mislike for the High Towers.
Fuck the High Towers.
That's my man right there, boy. You got that gold, brother. Fucking my towers. That boy's a dog. I like that. Dragon man.
He crawls with them now.
She's worried about the rats.
I heard the White Worm was dead.
Her ghost told me you're a betting man. Fighting pits.
Dogs. And bones.
How deep your debts?
Touche, well played. Touche. That boy walking around, he got a bunch of fucking satchels of money.
I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep.
Goddamn Santa Claus.
Michael's tunnels.
Michael.
Right with rat.
You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find.
Hey.
But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution.
Bring the rats.
One half.
Birds. Oh.
Hey, bro. How the where? Listen, this show is it can be relaxing at times. It can be stressful at times. I've been awake too long. So, you know, I had a little bit of nod in there for a second. It's not because of the show, just a little bit of tiredness. Just got comfortable. But that right there, she's worried about the rats. Her premonitions always come true. Or have been so far. Now we got the rat catcher. They showed immediately, which we pointed out. And now Damon's here trying to get a motherfucker to go in here and slay this brother. He's good in the fight. And I feel like him and Damon have to have a standoff at some point. Maybe Damon will be the one to do it. But son for a son, so. That's the only way to make things even. That'll start an all-out war, though. You think they do it? You think that's the trigger they pull? Fucking A, bro.
A win.
Shit got me nervous. Oh.
Her
grace speaks with two tongues.
Two tongues. Two-tongue grace. He knows all about that tongue. Well, she knows all about his tongue. That's but neither here nor there. I like Aemon as a character a lot. He's a little shit, and he had all that going for him, and killing old boy, killing Luke. It feels at times like I think I would like him if he was the king at this point rather than Aegon. Not that it would make much sense. He just feels like he has that role a lot better. Aegon's just he's this wholesome little boy at times, but he's also just a rotten little shit. And he really doesn't know what he's doing. Granted, that's not his fault, but still, you can point the finger there at Alicent though, Aemon, but your dragon did do that. Aemon didn't do it. The dragon did it. He didn't want that shit to happen. Clearly,
She has a gentle heart. She holds love for our enemy. That makes her a fool.
to the extent you see them as your enemy, sure, but all in all, man, they had a little something back in the day.
At ease.
Look at that dog. Let me put that dog. Oh, he done got the old guard dude dressed up like a common folk.
The king.
I mean, look at this
He gives
shit,
a
dog.
shit what they say.
My brother at least knows his place.
Nah, I mean, this is dope. You out here slosh with your boys, drinking some wine up on the Iron Throne. That's a little cold-blooded, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's as loyal as a hound. I can set him and his dragon on my foes at will.
I feel like the guard's gonna say something, bro, because he ain't fucking with Hightowers. I mean, he did finagle. Nah, bitch. Nah. Nah, we gotta kill this dude. We gotta fuck him up. You don't do that shit. Nah. Fuck ass little boy. What's his name? Piece of shit. Hey, bro. Fuck the Hightowers. I'm with you on that, but fuck you. You kick that fucking dog, bro. That motherfucker may eat you a torch. You gonna eat it long ways. Hurry now, my stomach's bubbling. You got the wrong one, bro.
She's the queen, she is.
Damn, I gotta.
For a son, he said.
You already got to know.
Does she look like a fucking son to you?
You never know, man. It's Pride Month.
Over there.
I mean, he got a couple slices up on the neck already. Oh, no. That's not the game we're playing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If that brother said I ain't looking at no baby cock, I probably would have spit some fucking water on him and had my mouth out.
Do anything but what I ask.
Ugh.
And I'll bleed the whole lot.
They didn't get put on this back in the day. They just hung their ass. Says she's worried, scared. She's afraid, dude. They're gonna make her fucking choose. Jesus, fuck. All she can do is watch. Oh, the fucking sawing. You can hear it. Oh! Don't forget about the fire, too, though. That was a weird cut. I like nothing about that. See, bro, you got me over here. People just walking on people fucking.
They killed the boy.
Yeah, they done had a fucking head cut off, son. Oh, all of that tension right there. Just like I saw on Twitter, season 2, episode 1. The title is A Son for a Son. There's no blurb. There's nothing for me to read. A son for a son has happened. I thought she pointed at the little girl, but they ended up taking Jaehaerys. So she was telling true. That was the boy. She feared the rats. That was the rat catchers. Something bad's gonna happen to the big one though. Old boy really didn't want to do it. Once he got up there and was in the shit, you could tell he was at least nervous about it, but he is in debt just being a lonely little rat catcher. But god damn, dude. You could hear the sawing. They really cut that little fucker's head off and then put in a bag, probably, and then took that shit to go get some coin. Like he said, Damon specifically said, he's fucking got white hair and one eyeball. You can't really miss him. And you went with a baby? The little kid that was fucking around at the table? That's terrible, man. That's absolutely horrendous. I hate that. Meanwhile, Allison fucking the shit out of this cold dude, man. Just she's all up on him saying, we shan't do this no more. And then next night, back at it, addicted. He said, Otto told him to return to his post. He just returned back to Otto's daughter. he ain't really go too far. I hate that we didn't get a whole lot of Rhaenyra. I really do. I hate that. The little bit I got, I think, is when I was a little dozy. Like I said, I've been up for a little bit now, right around like 16 so hours. So I got a little comfort. Felt my eyes fading a little bit, but oof. Damon went to try to make it a little right. Her embracing her son when he's saying, "Hey, we got all these people from the wall, this, that, and the other, bing, bam, boop." Wonderful. I'm still not sure when they were drawing rocks. Buddy got the black rock. Does that mean he had to go be a crow, or was he sent out as a fucking sacrifice? I wasn't exactly like sure on that. That felt, I don't know. I don't have the words. I was figuring the opening would start very dramatically, and it kind of did. We get the wall, we get some Starks. And then it's just right into the thick of it. And the parallels, the whole thing of duty being more important than your blood. Like you swore this oath, you must stick with it. Always kind of bullshit, man. Like family's family. You gotta stick with your family, stick with your blood. Like stick with the people you can trust. You're sticking with duties. That's just like sticking with your government over your family. Like it's ugly business. That's not how things should work. Even in this universe for Game of Thrones and for House of the Dragon, in this universe of us, we're not here forever. So stick with your loved ones, man. You'll hear swearing loyalty to some entity that has power. It's fucky. You got to feel bad for those people. Heavy that's referenced so much in the episode over and over and over again. And then we get to, again, Scare the Rats, but we get that parallel of Rhaenyra and Alicent lighting the fires, and she says, Lucian. She lights one for him as she's throwing it in. I like that because these two were friends. They were best friends. They had more than something else. They had a little crush on each other. Maybe they had relations. Who knows? Child love, adult love, puppy love, etc. And then now they're just sworn enemies. And as soon as Alicent got wind of that, she didn't have anger on her face. But I imagine Daemon and Rhaenyra will, because that's not what they wanted. They didn't want Jaehaerys involved, if I'm saying his name correctly. They didn't want him involved. He's a kid. He's not a part of this. Aemond is the problem. None of those other kids are. They don't want somebody else. They want Aemond dead, not another bystander. And it sucks because that girl had the cuts all up on her neck, and she's just there. She can't do nothing. She's defenseless. Ugh. But then also you got Aegon on the throne. You watch those people walk through. Granted, they're disguised as rat catchers, but there's a lot of different ways it could go. And like I mentioned, Aemon was kind of 10 toes down. They mentioned this war is your fault, and instead he spun it and put it back on Alicent. He didn't want his dragon to do that, but there's no remorse in his body for it. So it's kind of like, what the fuck can you do? That's a good first episode. That was a good way to get us back into it. And then once we get rolling, I know the screen's pretty bright. Just 8 episodes is such bullshit. We had 10 episodes in season 1 and we get 8 episodes in season 2. You're already shortening the fucking seasons? That can't be right, dude. That is fucking whack, man. In every sense of the word. Oh, here we go. The Son for Sons loaded in. As Alicent grows concerned by Aegon's small council, Rhaenyra arrives at a fateful decision. Bing, bam, boop. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And that is where we're going to leave it. I could have swore there was rumors for the names. Hold on one second. House of the Dragon. Yeah, Daemon at Harrenhal. Episode 2 is entitled Blood and Cheese. Potentially. If it actually is blood and cheese. It's just to be determined. The girl that plays the daughter here, the girl that has the premonitions, I'm looking at the names. I don't really know. I don't know her face. Helena, the actress, tweeted that Blood and Cheese is fucking violent. And if that's the case, your boy looks forward to it. Buddy that kicked the dog gotta die. That's all I'm gonna say. I will see you all June 23rd for episode 2, potentially entitled Blood and Cheese. But for now, I'm going to head out. Again, this video fully interrupted an hour and 20 minutes. I'm an hour and 18 right now. Hour and 20 minutes available on Patreon, unedited, uninterrupted. Me hanging out, even a couple of nods. I have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. And as always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.